Lowe's knows how to help you get the most out of your store run. That's why members save more with My Lowe's Rewards. Earn points towards My Lowe's money on eligible purchases. Get access to member-only deals and free member gifts. Plus, unlock free standard shipping when you reach Silver Key status. So what are you waiting for? Join for free today. Lowe's. We help. You save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Delicious podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming into the review of Night Dream's brand new album, Heart in Fury. Okay, so brand new band to me. It was sold in the promo as being for fans of like Iron Maiden and Gravedigger. So I figure any band that lists Iron Maiden as an influence is going to be great, right? And I'm happy to say this album kicks ass. If I hadn't heard that little promo thought, I might have thought this was pseudo power metal, which I guess Gravedigger gets lumped into a lot. It's like a darker Halloween, but with a very clear Iron Maiden influence. I hear some Gravedigger in the vocals at times, but it's also kind of spacey in the atmospheres. It's cool when not really easy to compare to one single other band. So here's the fun part. One of my first thoughts when I started spinning it is that it sounds very German in the coolest way possible, especially in the vocal enunciation. Then I find out the band is fucking Spanish. I guess we Americans are just awful at detecting accents. Cool, so let's get into some songs. Deep Abyss. This has some early Blind Guardian vibes to it too, beyond just the Iron Maiden /Halloween /Gravedigger. It sounds like it could have been on Battalions of Fear. Now, when most people say a band sounds like Blind Guardian, they mean Imaginations and Forward. This is the first time I think I've ever heard a band and said, that sounds like the first couple of Blind Guardian albums. So, neat going with that one. Of course, Battalions of Fear is very much Iron Maiden and Halloween influence, so kind of circular. Heart in Fury. Okay, so the melody to this is totally All Come All Ye Faithful. And this was done in like 1984 by Twisted Sister on We're Not Gonna Take It. Go listen to the two back to back. It's pretty similar. But this is even closer. And of course, this is a fun melody that lends itself to a sort of fun power metal-ish track. Cool song. Forgotten Ruins. This one's different. It's maybe thrashier, maybe heavier, maybe darker, spookier. I'm not sure, but it's a different vibe for sure than the rest of it. It's definitely different than whatever feelings Iron Maiden evokes, and I'm not even sure what word to use to that. Killer guitar solo in this one, but kudos for giving a different vibe across one of the songs without just doing a power ballad. Seriously, I feel like a whole lot of metal albums out there are for 8 of the 9 tracks, balls to the wall heavy, and then one of them is soft and oh, I have heartbreak. Now, this one went darker with the other one, and that's cool. Last but not least, Song of a Warrior. Here's a really fun power metal-ish song. Again, could have been like Halloween, but I don't mean Walls of Jericho. I mean like Eagle Fly Free or Twilight of the Gods era. I'm a sucker for melodic songs with double bass drumming that are upbeat and all that, and this captures that in spades. Okay, so I'm actually not sure I have any other Spanish bands in my library. I know their freedom of speech laws are quite a bit different, and the country is very Catholic, so metal is probably frowned upon. But in a way, I think that can be such a fertile breeding ground because there is such a dearth of it that they're like, we need to rise up and bring this. I don't think Birmingham, England was particularly hippie and progressive when Black Sabbath and Judas Priest came out of it. But I digress. I'm sorry, I'm just still embarrassed that I thought they were German at first. Despite the fact that Iron Maiden is one of the most influential bands out there, there aren't many bands that sound like them. There are bands that took what they did and ran with it, but somehow no one ever really captured it, and these dudes did. I guess the same thing is true with Halloween, except that Eagle Fly Free has been ripped off countless times, and I don't think actually any of this band's Halloween-style tracks sound like Eagle Fly Free, so again, good for you. Killer work, dudes. Keep it coming. Thanks so much. Rock on.
Hey, this is Steve Choi, host of the Musicians Guild podcast, part of the Sound Talent Media podcast network. Within the four walls of the Musicians Guild, we'll be discussing the habits, idiosyncrasies, experiences, and general psychology of my friends and peers, all involved with music in various capacities. Listen and subscribe at soundtalentmedia.com.